Oh, sound test. Sound test. There we go. All right. Yeah, my mic was off. So I found out about this new programming language called Beef. It's a weird name for a programming language, I guess. But here it is. And there's a sample project. Okay, wow. It's even got sound and stuff. Okay, this is the first time I'm trying this out. And I guess it already has like some built-in well, it has some built-in bindings with SDL, which I can see there on the left side. Right, this is super loud. Okay, and so this is like a hybrid of C# and C or C++. I think it's more like a C thing. So what I'm gonna look for here is a little bit of so UI scale. I want to increase the font size maybe to something like 16 or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's better. I also, let's see. This text is not very sharp. Why is this font? Why Segoe? Okay, like give me consoles or something. Can I do that? Does the order matter? Oh, there we go. Oof. Easy. Actually, the UI scale is all right, I guess, but I still want the text to be. Oh wow, okay, no, that's too small. Whoa, what did I do? Oh, 12. Shit. Okay, so that's it doesn't make the UI smaller, it just makes the text smaller. I would like to make the UI smaller. Oh, well, I can just do this. Okay. So I can do that. 16, I don't know, 18. 18 is good. Yeah. Autocomplete, panel if visible. I don't know what the difference is. Spell check? What? Okay. Oh, a funky way to write highlight. UI red, UI green, UI blue. Sure, that's red, green, and blue, all right. Text is white, keys, breakpoints. Okay, we got breakpoints, we got bookmarks, autocomplete, cancel build, find in document, go to definition, open file. Okay. Compiler, debugger, Visual Studio. Okay, sure. Advanced. Oh, there's an autocomplete window that you can. That's gonna be useful for learning this thing. Clean beef. Does that do? Output. Cleaned beef. Okay. So let's see. Okay. There's something like a constructor here. New random delete. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. So this is like is this an STL app? Okay, so this is some STL wrapper class. Sure. Oh, this is zooming in and out. Oh, this is zooming in and out. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Okay. So that's an enemy. What have we got here? We got a constructor, a destructor, images. Is that a static class? It has a static list of images. What is this? New dot tilde delete underscore. Okay. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Let's see. Is there something like, well, let's see, memory management. You can allocate to specific places that I have seen, but I don't know how it works. So this is the whole method. So actually you can scope it to the whole method. So sometimes, so this is like a local one, so this is not a heap allocation. Stack allocations use the scope keyword, which can specify a scope from the current scope. So scope allocates always on the stack, which is good to know. And so you can allocate a list on the stack? Okay, so you can explicitly make stack allocations of any type, which is great. And you can specify a scope from the current scope. So can you also name a scope? Yes, that's what this is. So I guess this is like a name, so there's like a label, and then you can allocate, you can scope this variable, this string, to that scope. That's very cool. Can dynamically increase stack size and care must be used. Yeah. So that's a global string, global allocator. Allocations through a custom allocator uses the new keyword with a custom allocator instance. Okay, but what's this thing? That's not a custom allocator. Custom allocator must implement only a single alloc method, but an alloc type method can be added to add type specific allocation logic. So a custom allocator is a struct that has an alloc method and free and a free method. Okay, so this is the basic, I guess. So it does just malloc and that one malloc typed. So checks if the type has the structure. Okay. And what is this thing? Note that if real-time leak checking is enabled, custom allocators doesn't report memory for scanning for the correlated bump allocator, for an example. GC mark members. I thought did not have garbage collector. I mean, I guess they are calling it garbage collection, but they're probably just doing like ref counting. Custom allocations can also allocate through mixins, which can even allow for conditionally allocating on the stack. Scoped alloc mixin, for instance, will perform small allocations on the stack and large objects on the heap. That is dope. That's cool. So you can give it a size. Wait, so this is a function? Okay, so there is a exclamation mark there. There's a question mark there. Okay, let me go to the basics first. The workspace, which consists of multiple projects. A project can be a library or it can produce a binary. Sources are parsed, passed through a limited preprocessor. The workspace-wide compilation model allows for workspace settings. Incremental compilation is supported with a dependency graph. B supports multiple compiler backends. Sure, that's not really what I would consider the basics, but sure. Where can I get to like... Let's get to data types. So, so like so what's an int? Which one? So there is int 8, 16, 32, 64. The native platform width is used for int and uint. These are treated as unique types and not just aliases to their explicitly set. Okay, so okay. Float and double. Char 8, okay. Validless type, structs. Structs can contain fields, properties, methods, and can define or other inner types. Structs are okay. Cannot control virtual methods or copy constructors. Fuck a copy constructor, man. Structs can be zero-sized. Some types of generic patterns which require other approaches, which doesn't allow zero-sided structs. Also, beef structs are designed to provide fewer alignment holes than their seed counterparts. Fields are ordered by field alignment size, but otherwise in declaration or other. I guess they mean declaration order. And struct size and stride are separated concepts in beef, whereas C struct size is always aligned to the largest element alignment, thus is equivalent to stride in C. Field reordering can be disabled with the ordered attribute, and structs can be marked for full C interop. Okay, cool. Tuple types. They have tuple types by default. That's very cool. So types are a special kind of struct. Syntax allow for a more concise representation of certain types of code patterns, but they cannot define properties or methods. Tuples allow for implicit conversions where field by field the types are the same, and one of the fields is name and the other field is unnamed. What does that mean? Implicit conversions where field by field the types are the same. One of the fields is named and the other is unnamed. Okay, let's see. So unnamed members accessed by position. This is really nice. Decompose into new variables. Let first, second equals sub. So it will make something called first and something called with the value of 1 and something called second with a value of 2. I don't really get this. Don't really get this part. Cohorts. So here you can give it a name. So just like a struct. So this is basically a struct. But the type, so the data type of each member is inferred. It's implicit because it's never declaring. It's never declaring it. Okay, classes are reference types and are conceptually similar to structs, but they are always prefixed with a type class pointer. With a type class pointer, which is used for virtual method calls. Dynamic typing and dynamic interface dispatching are user classes derived from the system object class at their root. Classes can define destructors, and individual fields can define field destructors, which are a convenience. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Instruction runs in reverse order of construction. For construction, first the base class is construct, then the class field constructor run. The class destructor runs, the class field destructors in reverse. Yeah, sure. Arrays. Several forms of arrays, array classes, size, array types, spans, and raw pointers. So they still have the thing where pointers are also arrays, or arrays are also pointers or something. Not sure I like that. Well, it seems different. Look, it's a float array class. Float array class. Yeah, so an array is a class. Okay. 2D float array class, a fixed size array. Oh, so there we have a period, the period thing, right? This is a fixed size array, which is much like a tuple with 4 values. So this is like a tuple with 0 values. Makes sense. So it's a list, which means it's probably resizable. Let me actually, I can do this. There's an interface I list. This is just C#, huh? Just straight up C#. Private const, sure. Default capacity is 4. Blah, blah, blah. Is the alloc. Oh, I like this. I like this as well. That's the constructor. Destructor. Okay. Count. I also like that there are these properties. Cool stuff. I think they just basically copied the C# list, no? I mean, it seems very similar. I have actually looked into the source code for the C# list on several occasions, and this seems very similar. Anyhow, where was it was here, right? That I had this thing. Okay. So, okay. A span is a ptr size value type pair. Float array. So you span float. You give it that float. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me go to program. Let me make a span float. Unable to locate. Hello. Using system. So it was not using system. That's okay. So this is a struct that, oh, friends and shit. No. Don't give me this bull crap. So it has a pointer to a generic type. It has a length. Slice, remove from end, blah, blah, blah. So it's like a, yeah, okay. So it's like a pointer array. Raw pointer denotes a raw array allocation rather than a float object. Right. So this basically, the difference between that and that is that this is this creates a new array instance on the heap, and this, well, I guess this does the same, but you can address, you can directly reference the memory. Enum types in beef can be used to represent a collection, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Oh, wait, oh, you can put methods in enums. Oh, wait, okay, this is cool. You don't need to write the enum type every time, which is kind of dumb anyway. Because if you're assigning a value to an enum variable, then it can only be that enum type. That's the type. You cannot be something else. So this makes a lot of sense. But it's also cool that you can have methods. Can all be defined in more variables that allows adding methods. Properties just like you would to struct value types. So you can do it like this, which is like sort of the normal way, but if you use case, you can also then have a method or property. This is actually a property. Enums have some operations available to help inspect and enumerate over the values. For type of direction.min value. Okay, so it starts on the first one, I guess, and then goes to the max value. Convert to the underlying integer representation. Underlying like the above, but results in an integer reference which can be assigned to. So changing this one changes that one. Okay. Can't you just get a pointer? Couldn't you get a pointer to this though, or something? Enums can also define an associated data for each case, which makes them behave as type-safe discriminated union. okay, wait. Enums can also define associated data, which makes them behave as a type-safe union. So, okay, this is getting a bit weird. This is just getting a bit weird, huh? So you can do that. So then it's basically just a union, or just like a const. Basically a const, like an arbitrary. Well, it's just a tuple with a name, right? It's just a tuple with a name that you could create like a const tuple or something with a name inside of a static class or whatever. Nullable types, C#. Beef type aliases allow creating type names that directly map to another type. Type alias. Why do we need to put these C things in our supposedly good programming languages? Like, why do we need to have these kinds of things? Like, no, don't alias things. Like, make a name for something, right? Like a list T, and that's the name. That is the name for everybody. If I see something that's a list, it should be called list. Don't allow people to just create random names, like arbitrary names. That's no. Attributes, blah blah blah, extension globals. Okay. Method references, function pointers, good. Pretty cool. Delegates are more general and are defined as class types, which can not only refer to anything a function can, but can also refer to instance methods and can hold local variables captures when they point to local methods or lambdas. Sure, so lambdas, I mean, I don't want to get into lambdas at this point, but they seem pretty similar to... Oh, wait. You say equals lambda get empty, and get empty is a method. Scope. I don't get this. What's this scope thing, right? Like, there's this new... I still don't understand what this is. But hey, whatever. Expressions, allocations, append, blah, blah, blah. Bind expressions, method binding. I don't know what that does. Case, pattern matching. Sure. So, pretty cool and all. Let's go here. Let's look for sound. Play sounds. And is that the volume? That is the volume. The second... Ah, god damn it. Oh, how do you... Oh, I can't navigate on this thing. Come on. Um, keys, previous switch. Okay, you make an IDE and you cannot switch between tabs. Next. Tab next. Control Alt page down. Control Alt page down. Oh my god, no, why? Why? No, there's 3 keys. And you need 2 hands. 2 hands for this. Oh, so much stuff. So that's the volume, right? Oh god. Can I even drag this? Okay, let me see if someone, because I saw that someone made or someone was working on a Visual Studio. Yes. Use what? Someone was working on a Visual Studio integration or something. Language server extension. Yeah. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but I mean, I think Beef does provide, they provide compiler as a service, so it should be fairly simple to implement your own extension for Visual Studio Code or something. I don't know. Oh. Okay. So we have that. Let me see, where do we get input is key down dot left. So there's like a scan code thing. So let's say it's pretty consistent. I like this. Pretty, not consistent, concise. It's fairly concise. Let's add some keys here, shall we? Let's add some stuff here. If E is key down dot, what should we do? Plus is okay. Okay, I tried to write one line and we crash. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see if I can do it now. Oh, of course it didn't save my settings. Was it 16, 18, something like this? Make these fucking consoles. Boom, there we go. Okay. Cool. Handle inputs. If is key down. Oh, now we get auto completion. That's cool. Dot. Yeah. Keypad plus. Oh. Oh. It's also not what I want. Okay. Okay, this IDE is it's kind of annoying me at this point. Let's make the volume, let's say that there's a volume, right? Let's create a volume thing, like a float sound volume. Can we say private? We can. And then we say sound volume plus equals 0.1. And then if, oh man, what is with the indentation? Dot kp minus sound volume minus equals 0.1f. Can I do this? No. Math dot, what have we got? Clamp, nice. Okay. Sound volume equals math.clamp. Oh, do I really need to provide this? Sure. Sound volume 0, 1. I assume the range would be 0, 1. I am not sure. Does it say anywhere? Volume also by default it's 1. And then what it does is volume times 128. Okay. Play channel sound.mchunk. It's chunk. mchunk. That a class. Okay. And then this. Well, so it's already 0.1 and it's loud as fuck. So I guess we need to go lower like this, something like that. And then we use that, right? And then I can look for, can I like look for references or can search? Okay, can I search the entire solution? They call it solution. They don't call it solution. They don't call it solution, but in the search they do. Has anyone ever told you that you look like Russ? Who's Russ? I don't know who Russ is. The rapper. Russ rapper. Well, sure. Sure, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. There's a resemblance, I guess. Yeah, there's like this picture here. I can see that. If I have my hair out, I actually look pretty similar to that with my hair loose. I have a bun. Don't know if you can see that on the stream. So to the sound volume, okay, so we look for this thing. Oh, okay, so I got, so these are in different files. So let me make that. No, let's do. How do I go to a new file? Oh, god damn it. Okay, open file. Control low. No. Go to definition line method. File. Profile. Class type. Really. Do Control O? No, that's not what I want. Okay, sounds. There's no like try exclamation mark. Where's this load thing? Is this from SDL? Yes, it would, right? It is from SDL. Okay. So I can have like a public static float sound volume. Is there music? There was no music, right? So what I can do is here, instead of doing that, I can do, oh, really? Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. Don't like this IDE. Don't like this IDE. Sub-RP from Reddit. I don't really see how it really improves anything. I don't know. I literally, the stream has been running for about 40 minutes. That's about the extent that I've seen it. It seems to, I mean, from what I've seen, it seems to be a sort of C with, or C++. I don't know if it's more of a C or a C++. Some kind of C++ with C# syntax, which, you know, depends on your preference, I guess, if that's something, if that's a positive thing. To me, that sounds interesting because I use C# on a daily basis, and I do like it a lot, but I do feel some need for some lower level things, especially for games. Of course, you want to sometimes have more control over things. So that's why I'm interested in it. I cannot stand C++. I think it's terrible. So, if someone makes basically C++ but with good syntax and with good semantics, then I'm interested. But I can say how good it is or how practical it is. Of course, it's probably missing a lot of stuff. It's a fairly new language, so we'll see. Okay, play sounds is there. So okay, so that's why it was so loud. Yeah, no, I can't. I was thinking, oh, I could just make a find and replace or something. Nope, cannot do that. Oh, so that plays it. So they are all using different volumes. I don't know if this is gonna work. Well, oh, you know what? Oh, I'm so dumb. Right? What am I doing? Of course, it's gotta work. Just need to not be stupid. This one was 0.1f, I think. That's the method declaration. Let's give it a go. Oh, it's gonna start at 0, right? Yeah, so it starts at 0. And then I can increase the volume. And I can increase it a lot. Can I increase it a lot? Oh no, because I'm clamping it between... Okay. I cannot increase it a lot. I can only increase it up to 1, which is probably a good idea. You know, maybe I'm just gonna try not doing that. So it starts at 0. I could go to negative, I guess. Okay, that's loud. Okay, I'm pressing the key, but nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Kessel's Game Studio, for following. Okay, so now it's going up. And now it gets loud. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so we did one thing. I want to try something more interesting. So it seems like there are 2 types of enemies. Okay, let me play the game again, actually. Let's see. So I want to actually play the game a little bit and see what happens. See, like, basically what the game does besides this simple spawning enemies and stuff. Beef is a new programming language made specifically for games, or made, you know, targeting game developers. Oh wow, okay. And the idea with Beef seems to be that it's like a low level, you know, sort of low level, like something like C, but with some more modern features and modern syntax and stuff like that. A lot of inspiration from C#. Quoting the developer, which I think is just one person making the language. He realized that even though C# is often less, you know, performant or whatever, he just was happier when he was working with C#, which is a sentiment that I can share. And so he decided to basically make, you know, C, but with the C# syntax and features and stuff. You have seen this game before. I don't know. I don't know if this is something that, I mean, I assume this is something like that the author, that the Beef developer made. Maybe the assets he got from somewhere, like free assets online or something. Okay, so there's 2 enemies. There's this kind of boss enemy. I want to see how are we spawning the Goliath, which I guess is the big one. So spawn enemies, there's some chance, and there's also some chance for the skirmisher, but it always spawns a bunch of them. Okay, so it creates a spawner, and it spawns randomly. Okay, and then spawner. So I guess this enemy, this skirmisher spawner, then spawns a bunch of them. Is there a loop somewhere? No. Wait, there's an update. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. So there's an entity. Enemy is also an entity. Oh, I can't. How do you navigate this thing? Okay. But now I lost the... Oh, no, no, here it is. Spaceship soldier. Well, it's a vertical shooter. I mean, it looks pretty different, apart from the fact that it's a vertical shooter. Okay. Let's not go to the enemy right away. Let's say, is there a player class or something like that? Hero. There's a hero class. So let's have something like let's have something like enemies killed. I'm not a fan of the M's, also because these are public and stuff. Yeah, Kessels. I did look at the trailer, but again, the similarity to me seems to be it's a vertical shooter. You have a spaceship, you shoot alien spaceships, but you can find thousands of these games. They all look pretty similar. It's like you're flying a spaceship, you're moving like vertically, or there's like a vertical scrolling background, and there are enemy spaceships that you have to shoot. I mean, the sprites are completely different, the art style is completely different. It's the same genre. It is, of course the gameplay is similar. Yeah, gameplay is similar. But when you said that, I thought you meant like that it was using the same assets or something, which could be the case, because they could be like free assets or something like that. So I want an enemy skill thing, and let's see, where do you shoot? So this is something that I don't really like, which is that but I mean, I guess it's just exclusive to this project, is that, is there a hero? There is a hero. So the hero is created in the constructor. Whatever. And then there's this that shoots, and it makes a new hero bullet. Sure. So what I want to do So what I want to do is make in the hero, make a shoot method, right? You cannot switch tabs. You need to use the mouse. It's disgusting. Has shot. Oh, okay. There's this thing has shot. Okay. Need to see what's up with this has shot thing. Has shot is goes through. Okay, it's never set to false. So it's only, I guess it only. Oh, so it's only for the the text, the tutorial text. Okay, so we can change. We don't need to worry about that. Shoot delay. Yeah, sure. So what I want to do is like mhero.shoot. Do I need any parameters? Not really. I can just take this whole thing out of here, put it there. Add entity. Okay, wait. Okay. So what's play sound though? Okay, let's see. Add entity. Oh, so add entity. Really? Really? Okay. And play sound is there. Oh, it's in the STL app. So actually I could, why doesn't it show me? Okay, let's see. Can I do this? Cannot select two lines at the same time. Okay. Can I do that? Can I? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. But it is using STL. Oh, it's because this inherits from STL app, which is where the thing is. And this is not a static void. Okay, so I guess I can't do that. Shit. It's kind of... Like, why is there a sounds class? I mean, this could be a, this is a static class, right? This thing could just be a static method. You know what? That's what I'm doing. And let me make sure this can still work. And then I can say stl app.playSound. You know what? Let's make everything, just make everything global, okay? Just make everything static. It's so easy. Oh no, I cannot make this one static because this has an instance member reference. Okay. Can I do this somehow? Oh, they have like these ref things, right? Can I search? Ref. Type references. Self. So it's like this. Var let. Var is just create a mutable variable. Let is a const or read only. Okay. Okay. Ah, there's the period. It's there. It's used with type inference and refers to the expected type. The most common use is to change an implicit conversion into an explicit conversion without specifying the type name. Okay, so you type a period because you don't want to type int. See, that's the kind of thing I don't like. That's the kind of thing I really don't like, because it's just adding more punctuation to the language for no reason. It's not a new feature, right? It's not a new feature. It's just adding more stuff. It's just adding noise. It's just more things. It's like, oh, you can do this in a way that is clear, that's explicit, that's expressive. Everybody understands that you want an int. You want to cast to an int. Or there's this other way, which is just, you know, someone will figure it out. The compiler will figure it out, you know, but yeah, I don't like that. So add entity. Do I need to do this? Do I need, where is this used? I want to, for entities, draw. You know, let's see. Yeah, because so, yeah, because the thing that I want to do is that if you have a certain amount of kills, then you should 2 bullets. Oh wait, I do have a, oh, I have a reference to game app. Do I? Where? Where does this come from? Oh, okay. Return of the globals. The globals strike back. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. So don't make things static, just make it global. Just make everything global and everything's gonna be okay. Okay, so I like this again. Okay, now I'm liking it again. Where was the thing that I had deleted before? Was here, right? So we shoot. We can also take this out, put it in the hero, right? Why is that well, so what I want to say is, let's say for each 10 enemies killed, you get an extra bullet. So let's say int bullet, so int amount equals 1 plus enemies killed times 10. No, divided by 10. What is that? Sure, whatever, doesn't matter. So for int I equals 0, I hope that's how you do a for loop. I mean, I saw that there was a loop. Come on, like this, what search bar is this? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to shit too much on this language, on this website. It's just a reference website. Maybe here we have a. Is there any documentation? No, nothing here. Okay, because I know expressions. Operators. Oh, actually, didn't look at the operators, which is spaceship operator. Okay. Result is negative if x. Oh, wow. This is cool. Is this a thing? Spaceship operator. PHP. C++ 20. Perl, Kotlin, Ruby. Microsoft. Get on with it. Put this in C#. We need this in C#. C++ 20 with a good feature. Huh. I am impressed. Still don't know what the method binding operator is, but size off, stride off. type. So there's no type of, there's decl type, including method calls, but will only be evaluated and won't generate any executable code. Nullable, red type, return type of a delegate or function. Ref, here is ref. Why couldn't I find ref before? Required for passing values into ref parameters, into out parameters, params, operator overloading. Don't care about that. Statements. Defer statements can be used to defer execution of method calls or of code blocks until a given scope is exited. The following will print end to so this gets run at the end. Okay, I see. So it first does the whole thing, then it does the deferred things, and it goes in reverse order. Note that the execution is the opposite. The following will print, so it's like a stack. So it puts this on the stack, puts that on the stack, and then at the end of the method, it pops the whole stack. The following will print end2, so first that, so it goes then it goes B, then it goes A. The values are different, so it does that immediately. Then prints 2. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so this is interesting. So here, it evaluates, it evaluates all the parameters. The arguments are evaluated immediately. So it evaluates the arguments immediately. So it puts a 0 there, puts a 1 there, but only runs them at the end. This one is different. This one only evaluates the arguments at the end. There were no arguments to evaluate at the defer location. So because of the curly braces, the thing that we defer, which is just the curly brace scope, then it doesn't do so the I value is just the current value at the end of the scope. The defer statement allows the scope target to be specified. The following will print numbers 9 through 0. This is how you do a for loop. And this is where I find how to do a for loop, is in an example for something else. So there's a do, allows for a non-looping block, which can be broken out of, which can reduce if nesting in some code patterns, delete, sure, for. Okay, here's the for. So several types, several ways of doing it. Classic C-style loop, shorthand, iterate through elements in a list. So this is like for each with an iterator or an enumerator. The above is equivalent to with a enumerator, exactly. Yeah, case okay. I see. We can also iterate by reference instead of by value. Huh. So by default, it will be by value. Well, sure. Well, if the elements are values, then I guess you would do that, right? Well, if you use this one, but not if you use this one. For int I, so you can just do that for int I less than amount, right? And then we can do this thing. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. There needs to be a little bit of an offset here, because so if there's one, it's in the middle. If there are two, then they need to be, then we need to start, so what is mx? The float. Okay, so we need a float start x equals mx minus mx minus amount minus 1. Plus 1. So if we've got 2 bullets, it will go minus 3. No. This is the way, right? So if we have 1 bullet, that's just mx. If we've got 2 bullets, then this will be 1 minus 1. Divided by 2. F. Do I need that? I guess I need that. And then we say, or let's say, let's just say x. And then we put it at x, and then we say x plus plus. And then we just need to make sure that this enemies killed is increased when we kill something. Is there a killing thing? Hero bullets contains 8th enemy. Okay. So it loops through all the enemies and checks for the collision, is deleting, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Explode at. So we need to pass hero to this thing. Well, yeah, okay, let's just say there's a public this, and there is a hero, and then here we have a private hero, and then we say self dot hero equals hero. That work? From a static method. Okay, maybe I don't know. Type members. Memory management. Introduction. Okay, that's not it. Initialization. For class initialization, first the address is zeroed out, and the root class field initializers, then the root class constructor, type was constructor is not yet executed. For initialization, the struct is not automatically zeroed out. The field initializes the constructor again must field initialize all the struct fields. Users of a struct can also choose to not execute the constructor and just manually initialize all the fields. Directly users of structs that are not fully initialized will be disallowed via simple static analysis. Okay, can I do that? Okay, maybe I didn't understand self. Is there a this? Okay, this dot. Aha. Okay. Whoa. This dot. Hero. Okay. So, you know, maybe that works. And then what I can do is I can say hero dot kills enemies killed plus plus. Ha ha. Or can I say plus plus 0 enemies killed? Operators, here we go again. Operators plus plus. Postfix increment. Yeah, you can do both. Let's give it a go. There's a compile error. Oh, it's because I forgot to do that. Oof. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Enemies killed, 27. So that's 2. So amount is 3. X is... Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So MX is Okay, mx is 408. Okay, yeah, sure. Amount minus 1 divided by 2. Wait. So that's 2. That's 1. Okay. So it goes 1. So it makes a bullet. Now x is 408. Spawns another one. So it is spawning multiple ones. That is at 409. Then it exits. But I don't see the bullets. Oh, yes, I do. They are just too close together. Oh, yes, I do. They need to be way further apart. So what's the... What kind of... Let's see. When the thing moves, delta x... between 10 and minus 10. So the whole screen, so you can go... So that the width of the ship is 10. I guess. That's a clue. Move speed is 4. So every frame you would move 4 things. Let's say, okay, plus equals... Let's say plus equals 3. Let's just try that. And actually, let's try enemy skill divided by 2. So every 2 enemies... so every 2 enemies, we will get a new bullet. Yeah, they are there. Yeah, they are there. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So they are there. This needs to be like way further apart. Okay, that's more like it. Okay. Like now I like that. You know, maybe make it even like something like 12. I don't know how big the bullet sprite is. That's better. All right. So let's go back to 10, or in fact, let's go to a kills to upgrade, right? Public const int equals 10. How many frames to delay between shots? You know, maybe these shouldn't even be consts because maybe we want to upgrade this, right? Increase this. Let's see. Or maybe you can just have a multiplier. But now this is wrong. Because so now they go 12, right? Well, wait. So let me see here. So So we want to, let's see what I want to do. What do I want to do? So I was thinking, so what I was thinking was we could fan them out, you know. But let's not do that for now. What we can do, is we can say, let me try something. Okay, so I was clicking for it for each shot, but we can just hold down the button, which is cool. Now I'm shooting 2. Okay, this goes high really. This goes up real fast. 1 shot this guy, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, 4 shot. Okay. Whoa. Crazy. Fill the screen with bullets. So now I am delivering the bullet hell. Ah shit, I died. Oh, I don't have lives, right? So that's something that I could add. Ooh. Uh-huh. All right. When do the bullets get destroyed besides? Do they check if they are out of bounds or something? Entity is off screen. Is deleting true. Enemy laser. They are not getting destroyed. They are not getting destroyed. Okay. If is off screen. MX, MY. Like, why do you need this? Oh, that's the margin. Oh, that's the margin. I don't... what was it? Is deleting... Entity refers to the enumerator itself. Okay, let's see if that breaks anything. Okay, now they disappear a little bit before the screen ends. Let's try. So I assume that if I have a positive number here, then it will be inside of the screen. I guess not. Okay, so that would be, okay, so they will be destroyed. If I go here, they will be destroyed. That's just fucking bad. That's just weird. That's shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that. Oh, we get a behemoth, or what's it called, Leviathan or something, right away. It's fucking hardcore. That's what it is. Okay, getting pretty tired. Let me see something here. Oh, sorry about that. So here, I want there to be, I want to space the bullets. I'll just space the bullets. Maybe I'll space them a little bit more, 15 or something. And then I will say, I'll just have like const bullet spacing equals 15. Let. And then we can say that times bullet spacing. Is that true? So if I have two bullets and they are spaced 15, then 1 is to minus 7.5, so it would be 1 times 15 divided by 2. Is correct. Okay, let's do it like this now. Enemies killed. Let's make this a property with a get and a set. Okay, so if I set, I will have a, I want to say, so I probably cannot say, you know, C kills to upgrade plus plus or something, right? Oh. Okay, let's look at properties for a second here. Statements, expressions, type members, property. Allow ref to be returned by reference, which implicitly allows setting the value through assignment, but also allows it to be passed by reference to other methods. Implicitly allows setting the value through assignment. Okay. Is it value? Yeah. So I can say skilled equals value, and then I can say get return and skilled. So, you know, something like that. Kills to upgrade plus plus, you know, maybe we double the kills to upgrade or something. Times equals 2. Whoa. Haha. Haha, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Well, do I need to wait? Where do I use this? Yeah, I don't. Play that. Let's see. Let's get some sound in here. Can I upgrade, please? Oh, of course. I'll never get there. Because every time I kill an enemy, it doubles it. Shit. If value no, wait. Ha ha ha. That's not. Okay, then we start doing more crazy shit. So we say private int bullet amount, right? So then we say if value is bigger than kills to upgrade, then we say plus plus. And then there So amount starts at 1. So amount needs to start at 1. There we go. Did I kill that many enemies? Many enemies did I kill? Bullet amount. Enemies killed 38. Right. Because if I'm firing more than one bullet, then if 2 bullets hit the enemy, in the case of the Leviathan or whatever it's called, Goliath. It's actually called Goliath. I think it's probably meant to be Goliath. So in the case of the Goliath, like 2 bullets can hit, and then each of them, so they hit in the same frame, and then each of them, I mean, maybe this is what happens. Each of them increments the enemies killed, because it's actually the bullet that's incrementing the enemies killed and not the enemy dying. It's the bullet hitting or the bullet destroying the enemy. Oh wait, it's the bullet hitting, it's not the enemy dying. It's when the bullet hits. What I need is enemy. Haha. When the enemy dies. So there's a state machine. Lowering, firing, raising. Enemy skirmisher. Where do you die? Where do you die? Wait. Oh, this is the spawner, right? So here it should increment the thing in the hero. What I could do is here, I could say if entity is enemy, hero mHero dot enemies killed plus plus. And then we get rid of this in the bullet. And we don't need this. Let's leave it there for now. So now it's not the bullet hitting that causes the upgrade. It's the enemy actually dying. Hopefully. So hitting the Leviathan multiple times should not increase my bullets. It doesn't. But if he dies, maybe I get an upgrade. Maybe I don't. Oh, I did get the upgrade when he dies. So just hitting him. So that's why we were getting so many upgrades. Right. Okay, so now hero enemy skills 22. Okay, that's better. Can I do something here like print f debug.log.print console.write line. Write line, and I just want to say mhero.enemySkilled. Okay, it doesn't. Well, I guess I don't have a console. But how do can I debug something? Can I write something to somewhere, output? I guess not. It's okay. All right. I think that about does it for today. If you watched to the end, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I think I will be doing some more beef streams, so stay tuned for that. And let's see if this leads anywhere. Bye bye.